Hello, my little deep Frau Milches. Welcome to the Cleveland Browns halftime show with the score: the Steelers 10 and the Browns 7. This game doesn't really surprise me particularly. Uh, if you think the Browns are emotionally prepared, look at the first drive of the game. They were fortunate to get away with not giving up a score. And to be honest with you, another broken coverage for a touchdown. John Johnson III fucking up again. And then there's the half of so-called Browns fans who are not Browns fans, who are just waiting for Deshaun Watson to make a mistake. And to me, what I would like, if people are saying, okay to Clowney, just go. You don't want to be here. Just say that to these people who are posting this shit on Twitter. Please, go away. Don't be Browns fans. Go to the Panthers. Go to wherever you want to go, to the Rams or wherever you want to go. But, there comes a point where it's like, Jesus Christ, it's like people want to beat a nail into the ground. And the interception that was thrown toward David Bell, I don't understand why DPJ and Amari Cooper were standing in exactly the same part of the field. That can't be the way the pattern was supposed to be run. It can't be. And I would bet any amount of money. And by Watson's reaction afterwards, he was like, he held his hands up like, why are you all there? The Browns make continual mental mistakes, and defensively they make mental mistakes. The Steelers are being given every benefit they can be given at home, which we knew would be the case with a non-existent pass interference call. And then there's even more remarkable, the totally blind Greg Gumbel. Now, he should retire. I mean, I don't know. He has the benefits of being in a booth. He's got people in his headset. He's got a big monitor in front of him. And this guy's fucking blind. Oh, he got both feet down. It's like, no, neither foot was down. You blind bastard. Oh, it's aggravating. And yes, Kareem Hunt is finished, but he's been finished a long time, only because he doesn't want to be here either. And that's fine. I understand why people don't want to be here. But complaining about it like Clowney did, I mean, I don't think what Clowney did was going to help him find another team to look favorably upon him. I don't think that will happen. And I really don't think that not putting out very hard is going to help Kareem Hunt. And honestly, I don't think people writing nasty things about players are going to change the fact that they just shouldn't be fans of this team. They shouldn't even be watching the game. They should be blacked out. There should be an ignorant fan blackout that is in effect for the NFL. And yes, it's obvious that the commentators want the Steelers to win. I mean, in every, the Pickens is remarkable. It's like, oh, you wait. You thought Chase Claypool was a head case. Oh, you just wait. I'm not saying he doesn't have talent, but the Browns secondary fell apart when Denzel Ward, once again, was sitting on the bench with a towel over his head, and nobody quite understands what happened because Greg Gumbel's blind. Nobody's telling us what's happening. Is that Trent Green beside him too? This is what happens to quarterbacks who get too much, get hit too many times. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe somebody can tell me what's wrong with Denzel Ward now. There's something always wrong with Denzel Ward. And I can't believe fans, Martin Emerson sucks. And it's like, go away, just go away. It's week 18, and I want to be away from you, as far away from you as possible. Take your wife and kids and go to Alaska. Get the fuck out of my life. That's the way I look at it. Oh, is that Adam Archuleta? Artem Archuleta. He's the color guy. Boy, this is a great broadcast team. Oh my God. Right now, I would trade Denzel for a Klondike bar. He's just not reliable. He's never on the field when you need him on the field. So yeah, what can I tell you? I mean, you look at the statistics of the game, and the thing that's really funny about all of this to me is that nobody, he makes a mistake. Oh, Watson, that's our $230 million quarterback. Suck my dick. Yes, that's our $230 million quarterback, and I'm glad he's in Cleveland. He's a great quarterback. You can see him doing things with this offense where his eyes are moving and finding open people. You find me another quarterback who would have found Kareem Hunt in the middle of the field because a guy was blitzing because he had read run and literally on his third read back there with the pressure coming right at him was able to find the exact spot that the blitzer had left. You tell me how many quarterbacks are going to be able to do that? The throw that he made to Donovan Peoples-Jones that he threaded in. Tell me how many could make that? And, he's a great quarterback. Great. Great. I'm spelling it out for the Steeler fans because they don't spell very well. Kenny Pickett's great. He's 6 for fucking 15. You stupid dumbasses. And the only thing that he did was on a blown coverage, which is what you can do to me, blow me. Deshaun Watson, meanwhile, thrown for 137 yards. The interception is going to tarnish statistically what he accomplished at 11 for 17 for the first half. The only thing is the imbalance is such that Nick Chubb is not getting an opportunity to carry the ball, although he's averaging 6.5 yards a carry. We have to figure out balance of what's going on. But I will say this, that the people, as a rule of thumb, that Deshaun Watson is throwing to seem to be more open than when Jacoby Brissett was throwing to them. I think he gets the ball out of his hands sooner. I still don't necessarily like the play calling. I don't know what the fetish is with Stefanski at the end of halves. Get another timeout. It's like, run the clock out, you stupid fuck. Something bad's going to happen. I don't understand that at all. Oh, my God. Amari Cooper isn't the whole receiving core. There've been 11 passes completed, and of those completions, 1 to Donovan Peoples-Jones, 2 to Nick Chubb, 2 to Harrison Bryant, 1 to Amari Cooper, 1 to Michael Woods II, 3 to Kareem Hunt, and 1 to David Njoku for the touchdown. The ball's being spread around, and the ball will go back to Amari Cooper. I'm sure they're shading their defense to make sure that Cooper isn't the man who beats them. But the fact of the matter is that the Browns recovered a fumble in the first half that was denied by the officials. And I mean, when you catch a ball with your hands away from your body like this, and then shift the ball into a different position and fumble the ball, you have possession. You decided to shift the ball. You took a step. That's a fucking fumble. We have the ball at the 29-yard line. Instead, you knew what was going to happen. Immaculate reception. Or in this case, immaculate incompletion. It's always the same fucking story with this team. And it's all part of the fix about this league. They want the Steelers in. The only Rooney rule that still exists in football is that the Steelers get favorable calls. God. You could make an argument, El Presidente. It's good to see you here. You could make an argument that with the shadows on the field, that it would be very hard to overturn that particular play. I mean, I stood there and stared at it. If there's a way to actually show the air between the man's knee and the ground, I get that. Pittsburgh didn't feel that there was enough because they didn't. And they should, because they'll get it every time. They'll be given whatever they need. The pass interference call, they called it on Fields, who wasn't even in on the play. I mean, what in the hell is that? They they meant Delpit. Delpit was running unaccosted down the middle of the field. Newsom was in one-on-one coverage and didn't lay a finger on him. It's just fucking stupid. It's fixed. That's what it is. God almighty. And the fumble has to be the worst call of the season. I'm going to say it again and again and again. You catch the ball here and it doesn't move, and you hold it, and then you make a football move so that you're shifting the ball into another position so it doesn't get stripped from you, and you fumble it yourself, transferring it from arm to arm. And the guy brings you down from behind. Pittsburgh ball. Tired of it. Just fucking tired of it. I think that's the plan, Mark. I think it's been the plan from the get-go. They beat you down and beat you down and beat you down. And look, we need a new defensive coordinator so there will stop being these miscommunications. We need players who will play, for God's sakes. We need guys who aren't just going to limp off the field on their own. And we need television commentators who don't have fucking cataracts, okay? Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I'm going back to watch the second half of the game, and I'll be back again right after the game for the post-game show. Let's go, Browns, and see if we can pull one out. And to Pittsburgh fans, that's right. Go back to doing what you normally do. I'll see you after the game. Until then, hasta la vista, Patriots. That's low. Good night. Today, afternoon. See you later.